But FedEx, I like because they have pricing power. I'd focus on the companies that have pricing power. And that leads us to Cracker Barrel, which hasn't done so good, right?
No, it's well off its highs too. It was right around $175 a share. Call it Mayish, a little bit before May. Now it's under 140. They missed. It wasn't bad earnings. They got $1.30 in dividend, which is damn near 4% yield. They're expecting mid to single high digits, wage inflation and commodity inflation. I like Cracker Barrel. I think that's a great brand. I think you have tremendous loyalty there. Stock has pulled back nice. So, yeah, I'd buy Cracker Barrel over FedEx right now.
Yeah, Cracker Barrel, I'm telling you, I'm going to get in so much trouble for saying this, but that's the ultimate fat person place.
It is amazing.
I was fat for
I got
time.
redneck in me, so I
mean, if you, and I feel bad saying that, but if you have an appetite, man, you can get like pancakes, waffles on top of it, eggs, whatever, and it's like less than $10. And yeah, I mean, it's an awesome
might not
place.
Be anymore.
It's an awesome place, but if you like to eat, that's where you go. But I will say, same store sales, restaurant sales declined 6 to 8% in Q4. That's a little surprising.
Mm-hmm. They get hit with travel because a lot of their business is, they have good locations right off the highways and different things. So when you got this point. Delta scary and all that. But yeah, just they're loyal to it. They'll buck up. They got a lot of options, and they also, I don't know if they announced a new or it was an increase on a share buyback. So they're trying to play that game and manage the share price as they should to a certain extent. And they got options to cut cost, in my opinion, to really.
This is it right here. This is it. COVID. So reading from their call, this was yesterday. COVID has impacted not only consumer traffic but also staffing. And many industries are facing the challenge of a nationwide labor shortage, right? So Cracker Barrel made significant progress in its back of house staffing, for example, kitchen staff, but fewer servers. Service can be very slow, which doesn't help create more repeat customers. There's something very powerful there because when you go into a restaurant now, it is slower. Mm-hmm. You're paying more, but you're not getting the same service. And that's a problem. That's going to result in people not coming back. Because if you could charge, I've paid much more than I was supposed to for things, and the service was that good where I'm like, that's why I'm paying. Right? That's what people pay for. It's like a luxury brand. It's made of the same shit that fucking everything else is made of, but because you slap a name on there, that's what it is. So if you're damaging that brand or that restaurant is not that good anymore and the service isn't that good, which I've seen with Starbucks over here used to be fantastic. Now they're missing like half the stuff there. You go in there, they don't have half the stuff. The line, it wraps around the building. It takes 15, 20 minutes to go to a drive-thru. Let's take 5 minutes. And you know what? I find myself going someplace else. So I don't really know if a lot of that is factored in where stocks are trading. We saw a little bit of pullback. We're only about 3% off of our highs in the S&P 500. But there's going to be a big separation, especially restaurant stocks that don't have pricing power because inflation is going to get worse. You're looking at FedEx. You're looking at these numbers. You're looking at fuel costs. Look at natural gas. Holy cow. I mean, if you're not paying attention, they're either not paying attention, it's on purpose and they don't give a shit, or they're ignorant. So, but either way, They're going to have to do something because it's crazy. Last thing here is Disney, because you know how much I love Disney, but they came out and they warned and said our subscriber growth's not going to be as high as expected, and the stock fell about 4%. What are your thoughts? Is Disney a buy here?
No, I haven't liked Disney. I mean, I missed it. Disney went up. We recommended the put, but no, I just, like I said, there's too many opportunities out there to avoid something that's talked about every single day on TV. So my biasness towards that is just ridiculous.
Disney did a great job marketing. They did a great job marketing, showing that, hey, we could add tons of subscribers, over 100 million. A lot of those are free. I bet you more than 70% are free. Now they're coming off their list to seeing churn, especially with their international customers, which are much less. Their average revenue per user is lower than everybody else, right? So they put all their eggs in one basket, and that's what demanded the premium. It's trading at 40 times earnings. Now you just said that you're going to see slower subscriber growth, fewer new content coming out. I just looked at content for September and October. For all content, all streaming content. The top 20 were amazing. HBO and Netflix dominated them, the best to see, because they are spending $20 billion, which Disney doesn't have to spend. They're sitting on a terrible balance sheet because of their Fox acquiring Fox assets, media assets. And you're looking at a company where earnings are not growing as fast. Now you don't have that growth. How the hell does this have a 40 times multiple? I just looked today to see if anyone downgraded the stock. Of course not. You know why? Because they know they're going to have to raise money. They're going to have to raise a shitload of money if they want to compete in this industry. So when you look at the new content in October, it has the best actors. You got HBO's going crazy, the new Sopranos. You got Netflix coming out, Diana, Play, whatever. They're just loading it up. It's not even like it's by the day. They have so many programs coming out by the day that Disney can't compete. Disney's not even on there. Streaming is about new content. If you want people to continue to pay up for that service, which you're not really going to have pricing power anymore because there's so many competitors. So many competitors. I mean, one of my favorite shows was Inside the NFL. with Phil Simms and Ray Lewis because they have a contract. I don't know if it's exclusive with NFL Films, which mics the players. So that when they show the highlights, they show the player mic'd and talking straight. It's great, right? They took it off Showtime. We know it's on Paramount streaming. I've never seen it again. So I'm not going to download Paramount to stream. I mean, I like the show and everything, but everybody is streaming. So how do you have pricing power? It's all about new content. Disney, if I was Disney, I'd raise $10 billion right now at 160, 155. You could easily do that because not one analyst downgraded because they all have positive outlooks. I don't know how it's trading at 40 times earnings when you're not seeing those earnings grow and their growth just got cut. But yet there's not one downgrade. They're not lowering estimates because they want a piece of that massive financing that they're going to do, and they have to do it. So I think you're going to see it come. They should do it right now while everyone's positive because I think those numbers are going to get a lot worse, but we'll see.
So in end, that's the first stock we agreed on. We just both avoid Disney?
Yeah, but, for me, you should do the opposite because my track record with Disney sucks. I mean, the numbers all make it's almost like AMC telling you that how much it's worth $2.
So buy calls,
and it goes
buy next month's calls.
Yeah, so you should be buying calls right now. But I'm fair with that. I know I've been wrong. It's all about the stock price. But I'm just saying, someone that looks at the numbers, it's funny how Disney's been lying for such a long time and they won't tell you how many are free. And, I got Disney for free forever. I'm sure a lot of people did who have Verizon accounts. But, yeah, it's just really interesting.